We're going to talk today about a condition called turf toe, and this is essentially a sprain of the big toe joint. So let's first look over here. This is the big toe joint right there. Now, just for visualization, they cut away the ligaments over that. At this joint here, you can better see all the ligaments that surround that joint. Those ligaments make up what's called the capsule of the joint, and that's essentially what holds the bones together. So what turf toe is actually a ripping or tearing or stretching of those ligaments. This is a really common injury on turf. So it's common in football players, common in soccer players, lacrosse, ultimate. And what happens is the toe bends excessively. So let's look at it from this angle. Usually it is going this direction. And when that occurs, you can rip the ligaments on the bottom of the toe here. Sometimes that toe is caught like this and opens up this way, and you can rip the ligaments on top. Either way, this is a very, very painful injury, and it can take a long time to heal if it's not treated correctly. Just as with any ligamentous injury, such as an ankle sprain, the first thing you need to do is keep that toe in a position where those ligaments are not tugged on at all. And so initially, you're probably going to be put into a walking boot to let this rest. I see this injury undertreated a lot, and when it's undertreated, meaning you're not immobilized correctly for the first several weeks, the pain can last for a very long time. You also run the risk of more scarring in the joint. So make sure you see someone who's familiar with treating this problem as soon as you have it, as soon as it occurs or as soon as you think it's occurred. So first again, for the first couple of weeks, you'll probably be immobilized in a walking boot. From there, we're going to move you into something that's stable and that still doesn't let that toe move. So for example, this maximalist shoe right here has a rocker sole. It's rigid on the front and it rocks you through the step. There are certainly other shoes on the market. Dansko clogs, for example, are also rigid. The other thing we'll often do is use either an arch support or an orthotic inside the shoe to take pressure off of that big toe joint. If you don't already have custom orthotics, we usually will start with an over-the-counter device, but if you do have your custom orthotics, we'll have you wear those. And then also inside your shoes, if you have a shoe that is not rigid on the front like this one, but is a standard shoe that bends, we may have you get what's called a turf toe plate. This is shaped like this. It's just shaped like the insole of your shoe, but it's completely rigid. It's usually made of steel or carbon fiber like graphite, and that completely stops that toe from bending in this region here. And almost makes that shoe like this rocker soled shoe. You can go on our website and do a search for turf toe, and you can find a link to where you can actually get a turf toe plate. You'll find other information on how to treat turf toe. This is an injury that should be treated, however. Don't try and treat this yourself. If you're in our area, please come in and see us. If you're not in our area, find a podiatrist that specializes in sports medicine. They're the ones that are most likely going to be able to help you treat this problem correctly, make sure there's no long-term problems with it, and get you back to activity as soon as possible. If you enjoy these videos, please subscribe to our channel.